Good afternoon, everyone. Meteorologist Jeremy Baker here with a gloomy forecast. As you can see, it's pretty gray outside. And of course, if you're at work or school already looking out the windows, you see a lot of gray sky out there. The good news is we are going to see some more sunshine later on, but it's going to take a few more hours to get there. And a lot of this week is really going to look like. Feel free to say hi if you're on here doing some cutting, ask any questions. Tell me what you had for breakfast. I had a candy bar, real healthy. All right, let's get some numbers. The allergy report of allergens. The good news is not seeing much of a Mount Cedar problem, so that's good. Mold light at 240, oak medium at 270, hackberry and mulberry both light at 70 and 40 respectively. So if you've got any of those allergens, my apologies, especially the oak. That can be a pain, I know that. How about that aquifer? It did drop almost half of a foot in the last 24 hours down to 636 point, further below that 640 amount. But the good news is we should be getting some more rainfall later on this week. Nothing measurable with this stuff during the mornings. Fog, maybe a little drizzle, but nothing that's going to add up. Right now we've got 73 degrees at the airport, cloudy skies. It's still a gray morning out there. Take a few more hours, like I said, for that sun to come out. Southeast winds are at 10 miles per hour. The dew point's there at 65, so it's kind of sticky out there. Humidity at 76%, and the barometer going up because we have high pressure over the Gulf of Mexico, extending up to here. It's becoming stronger, and with that in place, it's just going to cap the atmosphere, and it's going to keep this pattern in place at least until Thursday when a cold front comes in and changes things. Here's visibility in the last 4 hours. It just went through the whole thing, but here's what we have right now. 5-mile visibility in Hondo. 5 in New Braunfels. Let's see, Victoria also has spots looking good. So any fog this morning for the most part is burning off. 5-mile visibility, not that big of a deal. Everyone else is looking pretty good. And temperature-wise, already 82 in Pearsall and Cotulla, 73 in San Antonio. Highs supposed to hit the mid-80s today. 66 in Rock, 71 Del Rio, 73 Eagle Pass, 81 George West, Eddyville, and upper 60s in the Hill Country, 66 in Rock Springs, Kerrville 68, and Fredericksburg 67 degrees. And as you can see, nothing on the radar, so even if there's any drizzle out there, not seeing it showing up. The droplets are just too small for the radar to pick up. Did everyone have a good weekend? Are you awake on? It's kind of hard to wake up on a gloomy, cloudy Monday. Here's the wider view. We're not seeing any clouds there because they're just low clouds, so it's not showing up here on the radar and satellite imagery. So really not a whole lot to talk about that wise. I gotta stay in the middle of the screen. Here is the hour-by-hour forecast, though. As you can see, the banner says morning clouds and afternoon sunshine. So hold on a few more hours for that sun if you'd like the sun. Temperature's not looking too bad. This is the end of the day. I'm thinking we'll be a little bit warmer than this. This model is going a little cooler than the actual forecast. We've got it at 525 though. Temperatures 70s and 80s. Then as we head into tonight, it is mostly cloudy skies. They'll return late tonight. So we'll start out the evening pretty nice. Partly cloudy. Temperatures mostly in the 60s as we start out tomorrow morning. The low 60s. Again tomorrow, we'll see some low clouds, a little fog. Can't rule out a little bit of drizzle as well. But most of us will stay dry tomorrow. But kind of just hitting the repeat button, for the next few days this week. And then by the afternoon, we'll see a lot of those clouds break up. And then temperatures warming right back up there. Could see some low 90s in our southern counties, mid to upper 80s for mostly everybody else. So a lot like today. And then heading into Wednesday, hump day. Just keep thinking ahead, closer to the weekend. We'll see more cloud cover coming back in. Temperatures mainly in the low 60s again Wednesday morning, and the chance for more of that fog and drizzle as well. Now we definitely do need some measurable rainfall, and hey, some cooler temperatures. Not too bad. It depends on. We are still in winter, and we'll be in the mid 80s to the low 90s this week. But the long-term outlook, this is just beyond the 7-day forecast. The 8 to 14-day outlook from the Climate Prediction Center says cooler than average temperatures as we head into the rest of next week. And along with the cooler than average temperatures, we're going to have above average precipitation. So that's some good news. So once that cold front comes in Thursday, it'll knock us down on Friday, and it looks like temperatures should stay a little below average next week. So there you go. All right, let's look at today's forecast. We have the fog out there right now. It's not a whole lot of it. There's a lot more this morning. 64 degrees. We started the day. By noon, so in about an hour or so, we should see a little sunshine. I'm thinking more of it down south. But by the end of the day, most of us should be mostly sunny. High temperatures today in the low 80s. So pretty nice day coming at you today. Overnight tonight, we'll start out mostly clear to partly cloudy. Fog will return late tonight, just like last night. Southeast winds on the lightish side, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunrise tomorrow, 6:54 a.m. That keeps getting earlier. Oh, this weekend we do our clock change, spring forward. I'll be doing a story about that today, about where that stands in law and they're trying to get rid of it. There's several bills in the House and Senate about that, and even Texas introduced its own bill. So in November, we might decide is what we do about the clock change if the federal government doesn't decide. So Texas may decide to stop it. It'll be interesting to see. I say get rid of it. It's ridiculous. So tonight. All right, 7-day forecast. Here we go. Tomorrow, a high of 84, so a little milder than today, 65 to start. And you can see today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, all the same. AM drizzle, partly cloudy to mostly cloudy. The partly cloudy is in the afternoon, the drizzle's in the morning. And the winds pretty much south-southeast, so the pattern really not changing. 84 for a high Wednesday after we start at 64, 85 for a high on Thursday. And then the cold front comes in. This is late Thursday night into Friday with a 40% chance of showers, maybe even a thunderstorm right now. Not looking at anything severe. And it'll be breezy too, northeast winds at 10 to 20 and cooler, a high of 76 on Friday. And then as we head into the weekend, I'm sure a lot of you are looking forward to that already. My brother will be visiting this weekend from Philadelphia. Hopefully we'll find enough for him to do. And 79 for a high on Saturday, 78 Sunday. So cooler this weekend. Again this weekend, though, behind the cold front, some morning drizzle and clouds, afternoon sunshine. But hey, the temperature's in the upper 70s, and I like upper 70s. All right, I'll have more on your weather coming up today on Ken's 5 News at noon. Audrey Castorena will have your news, and Mr. Food will probably cook up something special. So we hope to see you then. Everyone have a great day.